they were worried about not having enough at bats for 4 left-hand hitting outfielders. That'll go as a base hit for Varsho. Look out, Ernie Clement. Good thing that was a breaking ball. Your thoughts on the roster move?
Yeah, I get it, and sometimes having options can hurt you. You're talking about depth moves. Could they have done a couple of different things? Yes, I also think that Penyango really needed to kind of have consistent at-bats to continue to produce. It's really hard to be a rookie and not get consistent at-bats.
Clement rolls one up the middle. The long throw by Grissom is not in time. It'll be an infield hit for Clement. And Kurt Suzuki is looking back to the phone to see if the Angels want to challenge this. They will not. So the inning will continue. Back-to-back infield hits for the Blue Jays.
This ball's on the outer half, and Ernie just kind of slaps it right back up the middle. And because he's already moving towards the first base with that swing, we call it a jailbreak swing, trying to move towards it, he's in stride and barely is safe.
The 3-2. Chopper up the middle. Clement step on second, throw to first for the double play. Nicely done by Ernie Clement, and oh boy was that needed by Trey Savage of the Blue Jays. A ton of pitches, a lot of base runners, but again, he gets out of it. So the 3rd inning in a row where the Blue Jays have had 2 men on. Both of these teams have had a lot of chances already in this one. Two and 0. Looks like Mason Fluharty will be the man top 5. And Clement looks at strike 1. 96 at the knees with a 2-seamer. Savage breaking it down with a Max Scherzer in the dugout right now. Looking on as the Blue Jays try to grab the lead. A long look back at Sanchez. And Clement takes another strike. 2-2.
Check out this pitch starting on the outer half. See that movement? Starts off a ball, clips the outside edge.
And then check the swing on the slider outside. It's a full count. Sanchez off second, Varsho at first. And nobody out here, bottom 4. Jimenez next. 3-2 through the right side, a base hit. Sanchez will be held, and the Blue Jays have loaded the bases with nobody out.
You know, John Schneider talked about not rushing the outcome. Don't be afraid to get into an at-bat, and I love that Ernie Clement obviously had a plan. We've seen him release on anything near the zone the last week and a half, but he battles back to get to a 3-2 count, and then he makes a pass on a fastball on the outer half. Maybe he was looking fastball in, maybe he was looking soft away. He had an approach, he stayed with it, then he got to 3-2, and then had to battle.
So it is an error, obviously, on Kahanowitz. It is 4-0. The infield is in, and there's still nobody out as Ernie Clement comes to the plate. Clement's got a couple of hits. Grounded to third and into left. Off the glove of Moncada. Another run is in. And how about Clement taking second on the play?
Apply pressure whenever you can. The Blue Jays are doing that with their feet. It was Varsho running out the box. Now it's Clement running out the box. And
Bryce Teodosio is in center. And here's Ernie Clement having a good afternoon. 3 for 3. He scored a run, driven in a run. So Teodosio being in means Mike Trout is out. Suzuki given his 34-year-old star the rest of the afternoon off. Regroup, try to go get him tomorrow. Clement sends a fly ball to left, hit well, gone. Have yourself a day, Ernie.
Dan, he was 6 for 41 coming into this game, and something happened yesterday. He must have locked it down because his patience really started to show up, and the minute he started to really hone in on some certain zones, this is when he starts to get the output. 4th hit of the ball game today. It's a hanging off speed pitch, and he just lifts it to the pull side. That's where his power is.
Oh, he's got to do the work himself here. What are we doing?
Where's Hector? Hanging breaking ball right out over, and when you get behind those type of hanging off speed pitches, they 7 runs total throughout that 4-game losing streak. They scored 7 last inning, and you just need some swings like this. You need some balls to bounce your way. You need a couple guys to start getting hot. You need to get healthy. You need to see some results. Have a huge big. Those balls are so easy to really pull foul because it's close to you and it's super slow.
Ernie Clement is 4 for 4. He has 1 career 5-hit game. That was in Colorado last year. And he's got his 2nd career 5-hit game.
Wow, 5 hits in a Major League Baseball game.
A little sheepish about it over at first there.
Of course, you're trying not to show the other team up, but still, I mean, 5 hits in a Major League game is pretty impressive.